are you doing?
Come in, I'm good.
I'm Colten with Netsuite.
I'm Puck from Duluth.
All right.
How's he?
So, the reason I'm meeting with you today, I got a chance to talk to Bobby at a baseball game. It was a nice baseball game.
So I've been told.
And so we got to talking a little bit about your business and really more about your customer relationship package. He told us that you might want to get a new package or just revamp your current package.
Yes, that's true.
He didn't tell me specifically what you're currently using or if you have multiple packages, so can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, of course we have 4 locations. We have Duluth, which is the biggest one. We have 3 other ones in the south, and each branch has its own specific package.
Okay, so they're actually different among the different branches?
Yes.
Okay.
So Jacksonville is different from Nashville, and Duluth, it's all different, and that's because we started small. We just started in Duluth with 1, and then we just expanded by adding new systems.
Okay.
They don't really interact with each other, so they mainly work for one facility only.
Okay, yeah, that's what Bobby was saying. He was saying that really what you guys are looking for is a more inclusive, comprehensive system
Yes.
that would work better for all of your branches.
That is
Okay.
what we're
And
looking for.
is it fair to say that you're the person I need to be talking to about these CRM packages? You're the decision
Mainly.
maker when it comes to that? Okay.
I oversee all the sales activities, well, together with Bobby, but yeah, I would be able to make
You and
decisions
Bobby.
about that, definitely. Yes.
Okay. So yeah, like you said, you have branches in Augusta, Nashville, Jacksonville, and Duluth. That's your largest branch, right?
Duluth is, that's our biggest, where we
Okay.
started also.
And you said that these branches, they track their sales independently?
Yeah, they do. We just have sales reps for one certain
Okay.
branch, and they track their sales. It's in one system, so they report.
And how do they go about reporting that information to you and Bobby?
It depends on personal preference mainly. Some sales reps report it to their assistants through email, and then they put it in.
Okay.
Some just drive back and put it in when they're at the office. Sometimes they don't even report it at all. We try to minimize that, but it happens.
Okay.
There's not really a structure for that of how we want it. Well, we know how we want to do it, but we don't really have that yet.
Okay, so I guess when they are reporting this information to you, do you often see a lot of overlapping because of the different packages that you have?
Yeah, it happens that we have overlaps or, on the other hand, missing info.
Okay.
It happened actually last week that we had approached a new customer in Duluth, and that it was a pretty good conversation. And then the day after that, a new sales rep went to the exact same customer with the same story, introducing our company, which was kind of unprofessional, it seemed.
Yeah, I can see how that would be.
And that could have totally been prevented if they would have communicated better.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah.
So, and I see that you and Bobby actually oversee all 4 locations.
Yes, we do.
Okay, and so does this make it pretty difficult to then look at that sales data coming from the different branches and try to put it all together?
It does. Bobby and I, we both have 2 screens. 2 computer screens, which we can operate 2 different systems, and we compare those systems. And it's possible to import certain data from one to another, but it's just not easy, and sometimes it's not compatible.
Okay, so it takes a lot of time?
It takes time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the thing.
So do you think that by getting possibly a more comprehensive package where all of this information would be found in one place, that you could possibly save some time?
We could both, Bobby and I, can save time, focus more maybe on strategic issues and how we want to grow, and also for our sales representatives, it would save time.
Okay.
Being easier and easier to communicate. Yeah.
Yeah, and I see that you are growing. You've had a pretty good year.
We have, yeah.
Great increase in revenue. Wow, you did about $48 million in revenue this past year. That's pretty good. So do do you think that this growth is part of the reason that you're having problems with your current CRM packages?
Yeah, I think so. Because at the beginning it worked. When we added the first system, it was okay. The third, it was okay. But now with 4 branches, it's getting a lot to communicate between those branches.
Okay.
And as growing further, it might even be harder after that. Yeah, it's big. It's an issue.
Okay.
Let's say it like that.
And as far as this growth goes, do you think that you will continue to grow? What's your strategy for growing, especially in this southeast area? Do you think you'll add new branches possibly?
We're trying to add as many, well, not as many as we can. Eventually we will, but we're focusing on mainly North and South Carolina now. Greenville, Charlotte, something like that. And we're aiming at 5% next year.
Okay.
So a little more than this year.
And I guess is your current tactic to just add new CRM packages to each of those branches?
That would be
That's what you're currently
what
thinking?
we're going to do now. Well, we're trying to see other options.
Okay,
But
so you think it could possibly be beneficial if you had one package for all of these new branches?
I think so.
We could implement with your old branches as well and have it all on one system?
If it would work for my staff, and if it would not be too expensive, I think that would be a good solution for us,
I
yes.
see.
Yes.
All right, well, we actually have 43 clients in the Atlanta territory right now, primarily small to middle-sized companies.
Okay.
You guys would maybe be on the larger end for some of our current clients, but it sounds like you're experiencing a lot of the same problems that they have.
Okay.
So it's very, very common for these
And
businesses.
they're happy customers?
They are happy customers. They weren't
That's good.
before, but they are now.
That's good, that's good.
Yeah, but it's pretty common for these businesses to experience difficulty tracking all of their sales, especially when they're growing like you guys are across multiple branches.
Yes, understandable.
So your main problem really is just getting all that information together, the amount of time that it's taking to
get the complexity out of there and time. We could save a lot of time, I think.
Okay.
And money for that matter.
Well, I think I understand your current situation and the problems you're having enough.
Okay, that's good.
What I'd like to do is tell you a little bit about what we do at Netsuite. So we pride ourselves off of our CRM software because we think it is more inclusive than traditional CRM packages. We go beyond the traditional lead, opportunity, and forecast management all the way from the lead to cash process. And so what I'd like to do is actually give a little demonstration of what it would look like for you as a customer. Move over here.
Yep. So I can see it all.
Alright, let's pull this up. Okay.
Is my Wi-Fi working well enough for this?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Okay, that's great. That's
So
great.
yeah, what you're looking at here is what your salesperson who's using this would see. On this home page here, we have some current sales summary data, other information about your business. To highlight a few of our most useful features up here, if you look at any of these tabs up here, for example, this customers tab. If you go down here to this customer overview, you're going to have all your information about your clients, just general contact information, where they're located. But then also in this customer tab, if we go down to reports here, you can separate and see your sales by territory, by your sales rep.
Okay, and is this what I would see or what my sales representative would see?
Okay,
How does it work?
so these parts are what your sales representative would see, but you would be able to have access to all of their data.
Okay.
So you would see the whole comprehensive data here.
Yeah, I can see
And
the
like you see, there's lots of different tabs up here to separate this data into easy to read information that should be easier for you to analyze. And like I said, it's all going to be on this program. You won't have to deal with multiple CRM packages anymore.
Okay, it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I do have the feeling that it's maybe a little complex for my current staff. I don't know how we're gonna get that implemented.
We do receive that problem a lot from our clients, but what's great is that we offer lots of support. Even have a support
wow.
tab here. So if we go to this and pull this up, and then we scroll down to this Suite Answers part.
Okay.
If we click on this, we actually have a lot of instructional videos of different areas on our website. And so
Oh, I see.
as far as each salesperson goes, they will have access to all of these training videos. It does take a little bit of time to learn, usually about a 5-month learning curve,
Okay.
but
And how does Netsuite participate in that? Are we on our own in watching those videos?
oh no,
or-
not at all, not at all. We oversee the entire transition process when you get this new software. We host webinars, we have training programs available, so we're not going to leave you alone.
Is that included in if I purchase the package?
Yes, so all these videos are free, the webinars are free,
Okay.
that's going to be included when you purchase the package. So
Okay.
yeah, if that's your concern, we would definitely be able to help.
Well, it looks pretty
Yeah,
good.
teacher.
But talking about purchasing, I'm wondering about the price because
Okay,
so we are having something which is quite cheap right now.
Okay, yeah, so what do you currently pay for your CRM package?
We're paying around 25 to 30,000 a year,
25 to 30 a year, okay.
and that's everything combined.
Okay, so that's for all of your sales team?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, if you're wondering what our price is going to be,
Yeah.
it might end up being a little bit more expensive than that. But so let's say it looks like you have 30 salespeople right now.
Yes, we do.
And then you probably want your regional managers, yourself,
Ourselves
and
in
Bobby. So
We
let's
definitely
do a
want
round number of 40 salespeople. For all of them, for each one of them, it's going to be $100 a month. So 40 times 100 a
Okay.
month, it's going to be $4,000 a month for all of your employees, around $48,000 a year. So
Okay.
it will be a little bit more expensive than your current package, but we're pretty confident that our services will open up a lot of time and give you the capability to move
Okay.
forward and spend that time in other areas such as gaining new clients, maintaining existing customer relations. So we really are confident that
That's where I would be able to save
Yeah.
my $18,000.
and like we said, you are growing a lot right now, so
Yes, and
So
is it necessarily my price goes up when I grow with every person, or do we make
yeah, it'll be,
arrangements?
so I imagine that you'll be adding salespeople as you grow.
Yeah.
So yeah, the price would go up along with that, but it'll be by that standard price. So you already know what it is.
And that includes all of your help activities?
Yes, that includes all of those videos, the webinars, and if you personally experience problems with any of your employees, just reach out to us and we'll do our best to make sure that you guys understand the system.
Okay. It sounds like something that we could implement in our organization, mainly because it combines everything. But I was still wondering, I have been having a meeting with Salesforce last week
Okay.
because we've been looking at every party that's
Yeah, we're
available to
familiar
us.
with Salesforce.
And I was wondering, how would you be a better choice for us
Okay,
than
so-
Salesforce would be?
So Salesforce is a good company, and it might be a little bit cheaper than we are,
It
but
was.
I'm sure it was. But we really offer more capabilities with our software.
Okay.
They really track sales and mainly that, but we include ERP packages in ours,
Okay.
and I feel like that would be a great fit for your business since you do manage a lot of resources.
We do. We have a lot of inventory and
Yeah,
procurement issues.
Yeah, so
But
so
mainly
we
just when we grow. For now, it might not be needed.
So I mean, I really think that we would be able to offer you more, and we would have a higher value, I think, than Salesforce. Something that's just tracking inventory, tracking sales. We offer a whole system. So yeah, I really think that we would be able to offer more than Salesforce. So do you have any other concerns, I guess, about maybe the cost or maybe needing to meet with anyone else in the company about this?
Well, I definitely have to meet with my finance people to see how this fits in our ideas
Okay.
and what we want to spend on that. And I have one last concern about my sales booth being on the road a lot.
Okay, yeah.
How does that work? Because they're not going to be having a laptop with them all the time.
Okay, so we, a lot of the customer relationship packages that you are currently using probably don't have a lot of capabilities when you're traveling around, but NetSuite actually offers an app that you can access at any point in time. So on the road, traveling, so that won't be a problem at all. You'll have access to this information whenever and wherever you want.
Okay,
So yeah,
that's good to know.
that shouldn't be a concern with this.
Okay, that's
but-
an issue for us, so that's,
But yeah, so I mean,
guess
if
so.
you still need to talk to your finance team and
Yes.
make sure that all of this looks good, maybe we can set up a meeting, maybe a week or two from now. Would that be possible?
we could set up a meeting. Well, I don't do it myself, but Rob, my assistant, he can do that.
Okay.
So I think he's probably outside, so you can just schedule that with him.
Okay,
He
so-
knows my schedule.
And then, like I said, this would just be with me, you, and whoever.
Some
whoever else is
financials,
needed.
because I'm not on top of my mind. I cannot see how much we
Yeah.
can spend exactly.
You're very busy,
What
I
it will
understand
be.
that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, let's do that. Let's set up a meeting.
That's a good
And we
thing.
can get everyone in there, and we can go over it all together and make sure everything looks good. But does it sound like we could help you solve your problem?
It is looking good so far. Yeah. You've not convinced me totally yet. I need to see my
I see.
accountants,
That's
but
fine.
I'm positive. So this is really
I wouldn't advise you to make that decision alone, so that's good. That's good.
okay. That's good.
But all right, well let's set up a meeting.
Thank you.
It's good to meet you. Here is my business card.
Oh
So
yeah.
you can contact me with that.
If I have any questions,
Yeah.
that would be great. Good. So yeah, put it. Let me just try to
Okay.
get my stuff. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Well, have a great day,
You too. It's nice to meet you.
and I'll see you